Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and today's video is gonna be kind of like a review slash comparison video. I mean, that's what this video is essentially going to be, because I recently tried out the Dot & Key Cica and Cactus 2% Salicylic Acid plus Zinc Skin Clearing Serum. Wow, they have a long name, but this is not necessarily a new product. I mean, it is a new product, but if you did not know this and you haven't been keeping up with Dot & Key that regularly since the past couple of years, they have actually come out with this exact same kind of product in multiple different versions, and I have been someone who's been an avid user. In fact, the previous versions of the specific product was like my holy grail. So when that suddenly got discontinued, like first it was out of stock everywhere, so I kind of freaked out. Then I reached out to them and then they told me that okay, this has been discontinued but it's going to kind of come back. So I was like, okay, fine, I have a little hope. And I was actually not expecting this. If I'm going to be completely honest, I was just expecting them to come out with the same product again with a new name. Like that's what I was actually hoping for, but that's definitely not what this is. So to kind of tell you what my experience has been with this, what I was hoping and expecting it to be, how this is different from the earlier versions of this specific product, like that's what this video is going to be all about. In case you are someone who has tried out the first version, which was called the Dot & Key anti-acne serum, or if you've tried out the second version also, which was called their Salicylic plus Zinc serum, and you haven't tried out this one yet, I feel like this video would be helpful for you. Also, if you were a big fan of that product, I can probably give you a little bit of an idea as to how this one would differ from that. And if you weren't a fan of that but you want to try this out, I can probably actually tell you if you will like it or not. So because I feel like I've been such an avid user, I have a lot of thoughts and information to share with you. So yes, in case you think that you're going to find this video helpful, please keep on watching. But anyways, let's dive right into it, and let's start with kind of going in the chronological order. So like I said, the first version of this particular product that had come out, it was called the anti-acne serum from Dot & Key. Again, it was a green color packaging. I have definitely featured that quite a few times on my channel. It was a little bit of a more darker green as compared to this. This is more like green grass, but yeah, that particular bottle also, by the way, was plastic. This one feels like it's glass. Yeah, this one is definitely glass. That was a plastic bottle, and that serum did not really specify the active ingredients or anything too much, but it was more like a gel that was in a serum form, and it truly worked magic on the skin in terms of like zapping zits and just helping you break out dry super quickly, and also help them healing very quickly. So that's the reason why I absolutely fell in love with it, and I went through bottles and bottles of it before I started noticing that okay, the product is available on the Dot & Key website and on Nykaa, but it has a different name. Now that's where this comes into place, is that in 2020 I feel like because active ingredients started becoming more popular, I guess Dot & Key decided that we should continue selling the same product, but we should rename it and include like active ingredients in it as well. So they started calling it the Salicylic plus Zinc serum, and when I bought that, I was kind of expecting it to be different, and I thought that they actually reformulated the product, but they hadn't, which I was actually very glad to know that, because they hadn't reformulated it. The product was exactly the same kind of gel like texture, same finish on the skin, same effectiveness, everything was the same. Then in 2022 the products started becoming less and less available, and this was also the time where I hadn't repurchased it, which I kind of regret now. I hadn't repurchased it because I had a lot of other products in my collection already, which were I wouldn't say similar, but they were for the same purpose, and that is to like work on active breakouts. So I decided to not repurchase it because I wanted to go through the products that I already had in my collection, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to repurchase this for a while. And when I was on that no buying extra of what you don't need. Essentially, they discontinued it, and after a couple of weeks slash months, I saw this pop up. This is the Dot & Key Cica and Cactus 2% Salicylic plus Zinc Skin Clearing Serum. I was like, okay, they've probably just changed the packaging again. The bottle looks like it's a different color. They have Cica, they have Cactus, they have all those things in the name, but it's probably going to be the same product. So I bought it recently because now I've actually gone through all the similar products that I have in my collection for the most part, apart from like one other product. But I was like, okay, it's time, we can get this, we can try it out. And I was really curious to see if it's going to be the same thing or not. And let me tell you, it's not the same anymore. And this breaks my heart that it's not the same anymore. But I want to tell you how it is different, and why I was kind of wishing and hoping it would be the same thing. So now this particular product is a way more gentler version of that. That's the first thing I will tell you. So if you're expecting for the same like drastic results that you will see with your pimple in a day or two, I feel like I got really good results with that product in just a day or two. The same thing is not going to happen with this. This is a way more milder version. Also in terms of consistency, this one is different. I want to show you. Can you see how this is a little bit more like thinner in terms of consistency, and it's also way more hydrating on the skin. By the way, I want to tell you that this is a little bit more like jelly like, where it's a little gooey, sticky, tacky kind of a, I don't want to make it sound bad because it's definitely not bad, it's still very nice, but it's a very juicy kind of a consistency. That one was more gel like, this is more jelly like. So that is one of the main differences in terms of the texture. I feel like for oily skin you would prefer the earlier texture way more. This one will also work for all skin types, so it's not like it's a bad thing. If you have dry skin, you will actually prefer this texture over that texture, because that texture would have probably just dried your skin out. So that is one thing to keep in mind in terms of the texture. But in terms of effectiveness, I feel like I had to use this for a few days, maybe like 4 to 5 days, to see any kind of a difference. And I also did not notice any drastic results with it. I felt like this was kind of doing its thing, very like chup chap say, not giving you very obvious results. So if you're like, I have an event in 2 to 3 days and I want to zap this zit out of here immediately, this is not going to do that. And that is why I feel like I did not love this as much as I loved the earlier version, because the earlier version I would actually use when I wanted to quickly zap a zit, when I felt like I need something to work quickly and I have this big pimple on my cheek. So that's why I loved that version so much more as compared to this version, which I feel like is more gentle. It's got these nice ingredients and everything going on it, but it's not the same effectiveness anymore. And I don't know why. I don't know what they've actually changed in the formulation, because of course I do not formulate this product, I don't work for Dot & Key, I don't know, but it's not the same. So I will be using this bottle up, but I don't really see myself repurchasing this version anymore, which is really sad. But that's just what it is. I had to tell you because I feel like I have been such a big fan of the earlier versions, and I was really hoping that this version would be the same, and I was just hoping that they had like changed the name or whatever. But no, they actually changed the formulation as well, and it's just not the same. It was not what I really wanted them to come out, because I feel like the earlier serum that they had was so unique, so different, and there was nothing like that in the market that I had tried personally that was also at an affordable price point. So yeah, I loved the earlier version so much, and if they ever decide to bring that back, or if they discontinue this again and come out with a 4th version, I'll probably try it out, just hoping that they bring the old version back someday. So yeah, that's that. Those are my thoughts as of now, and I wanted to let you know that. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful to someone out there, and yeah, that is gonna be it. Not the happy ending we were hoping for, it's more of a sad ending, but yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Until next time, bye bye.